Rome in the 3rd century was a city holding its breath. The Golden Age had faded, and its marble monuments stood as ghosts against a sky of uncertainty. The air, once alive with celebration, now carried whispers of fear. Emperors rose and fell like storms, leaving the city more fractured each time. The empire's heart was weak. The streets were quiet, the people anxious. News from the frontiers was grim. Barbarian invasions, civil wars, plague. The old certainties were melting away, society's foundations cracking. Yet beneath the shadow of basilicas, life continued, changed, muted, uncertain. The Roman state, once a powerful machine, now sputtered, struggling to hold itself together. In this city of whispers, some worked in silence, the scribes, or scribi. Their world was ink and parchment, quietly recording memory as the world unraveled. Their influence was subtle, but in these times more vital than ever. Rome's empire ran on papyrus and wax, not just legions and roads. Scribes were the cogs of this vast bureaucracy, recording everything from grain shipments to legal codes. But as emperors fell and new rulers rewrote the rules, the scribes' world turned chaotic. Old records became suspect, decrees were nullified, and authority was tangled. Their work, once a source of order, now mirrored the empire's disorder. A scribe's loyalty was to the system, but the system was breaking. Precision clashed with a reality that was violent and contradictory. A document from yesterday could be treason today. A clerical error could be fatal. The ink on their fingers marked not just their trade, but their peril. As Rome's grip weakened, distant provinces like Gaul and the East broke away. Local warlords and new emperors replaced Rome's authority. Scribes in these regions had to adapt to new masters and new laws. The old unified bureaucracy fractured. The idea of a single Rome faded. Infrastructure crumbled. Roads became dangerous. Papyrus scarce. Scribes reused old documents. Standards slipped. And record-keeping became local and inconsistent. The grand system built over centuries was unraveling. For scribes, this was more than a job lost. It was the end of a world. The traditions they'd upheld were vanishing, replaced by makeshift methods. The light of Roman order dimmed, and centuries of knowledge gathered dust. The old ways were crumbling, and the scribes felt the loss deeply. Scribes faced a choice: adapt, resist, or disappear. Many adapted, serving new rulers and learning new rules, loyal to their craft, not the name atop the decree. Others resisted, clinging to Roman traditions and elegant script as a quiet protest. They became guardians of a fading identity, preserving standards in the face of chaos. Some simply vanished, unable to compromise or bear the loss of their art. They left their offices, became farmers or merchants, or faded into obscurity. Each choice was a human story: adaptation, resistance, or resignation. These were not generals or emperors, but ordinary people in extraordinary times. Their decisions shaped what would be remembered and what would be lost. In their silent work, the drama of a civilization's decline played out. The fate of Rome was written not just in battles, but in the choices of its scribes. To understand a scribe's heart, imagine a letter from Rufinus to his brother. The ink feels heavy today, as does my heart. I sit where our father once did, but the world is a shadow of his. Rufinus writes of new edicts contradicting old ones, of laws erased before the ink dries. Our work was meant to build certainty, but now I write on sand, each wave erasing what came before. He mourns the decay of his craft. The papyrus is coarse, the ink thin. They want speed, not care. I feel like an undertaker for my own art. He wonders if anyone will ever read these records, or if they are ghosts writing for other ghosts. Pray for me, brother. that I find strength to continue, or wisdom to stop. The silence in Rome is deafening, the sound of a great story ending. Rufinus's imagined letter gives voice to thousands of silent struggles. Through him, we glimpse the quiet despair and dignity of the forgotten scribes. The Western Roman Empire fell, its scribes and records swept away in chaos. But the tradition survived, reborn in the monasteries of the Christian Church. Monastic scribes, heirs to the Roman Scribe, copied sacred texts and preserved ancient knowledge. In quiet scriptoriums, monks saved not just religious works, but the writings of Virgil, Cicero, and Livy. Without them, most classical learning would have vanished. The echo of the Roman scribe's pen lived on in medieval Europe. The chain of knowledge, though stretched thin, was unbroken. Today we read Roman history thanks to their diligence. The legacy of the scribes is not in monuments, but in the words that survived. Their silent labor preserved the memory of a lost world for us all.